It all started on a sunny morning in Thailand, where I was sipping coconut water on the beach, completely relaxed, blissfully unaware that chaos was erupting back home. My phone buzzed incessantly with texts and emails, all from neighbors, friends, and, shockingly, the local authorities. The subject line read, "Urgent. Your ranch has been sold." At first, I laughed nervously. There was no way this was real. After all, I owned every inch of that property. Yet, the messages grew frantic, citing a deed transfer, a wire transfer, and signatures that supposedly belonged to me. Within hours, the situation became clearer and far more absurd. HOA Karen, the notorious overreaching homeowners association president, had somehow sold my ranch while I was halfway around the world. She had posted a listing online, convinced that the property was abandoned since I was abroad, and negotiated a sale with a local investor. Her confidence was staggering. She even went as far as filing paperwork at the county office, claiming I had authorized the sale. But here's the kicker. Unbeknownst to her, I had already filed legal papers months before that clearly established my ownership, and they were sitting in the county clerk's office, unchallenged. When I flew back the next day, jet-lagged but furious, I headed straight to the ranch. The first thing I noticed was a sold sign planted aggressively in the front yard. Neighbors were whispering about the mysterious buyer who had supposedly paid in full. I walked onto my porch, and it felt like stepping into an alternate reality. My ranch, my animals, my crops, and yet somehow, someone else thought they had a claim. Naturally, I called HOA Karen. Her voice was overly chipper, almost smug. "Oh, it's all legal," she insisted. "The papers are signed. You were abroad, so I thought it was abandoned property." I could barely contain my laughter, followed immediately by rage. "Abandoned property?" I barked. "I just got back from Thailand. I own this land. You have no authority to sell it." By the afternoon, the county clerk confirmed the obvious. Karen's sale was fraudulent. My pre-filed ownership papers took precedence, and any transfer initiated by her was immediately nullified. But Karen didn't stop there. She tried to argue that she acted in good faith, claiming she believed the HOA had control over the property. Even when the sheriff got involved, her reasoning was flimsy at best. The legal consequences came swiftly. Fraud charges were filed against her for attempting to sell property she did not own. Investigators discovered that Karen had gone even further. She had tried to forge my signature on multiple documents to make the sale appear legitimate. That's when the real absurdity hit the headlines. HOA Karen, infamous for her overreach and petty neighborhood policing, had officially crossed the line into felony territory. Meanwhile, I took a deep breath and toured my ranch. Nothing was missing. My animals were safe, my crops untouched, my equipment intact. Even the new buyer had backed out once they realized the deal was void. It was almost surreal, like something out of a black comedy. And all the while, Karen was in handcuffs, protesting that she didn't know it was illegal. Neighbors couldn't stop gossiping. The story spread like wildfire. HOA president arrested for selling someone else's ranch while they vacationed in Thailand. I even received emails from strangers, congratulating me on reclaiming my land. But amidst all the chaos, I couldn't help but shake my head. How could one person so consistently overestimate their authority? How could someone so eager to meddle in other people's lives forget the basic rule? Check the records first. By the end of the week, the sold sign was gone. HOA Karen's office was empty, and life returned to its usual rhythm. The ranch was safe, my ownership intact, and the legal system had once again reminded everyone that paperwork and preparation matter more than gossip and overconfidence. Karen, on the other hand, was left to explain herself in court, her reputation shattered beyond repair. As for me, I returned to Thailand a few weeks later, this time with peace of mind, and a story that no one could quite believe. My vacation had turned into a bizarre legal saga, a reminder that sometimes the absurdity of human behavior is only rivaled by the patience required to reclaim what is rightfully yours.